I am Top Orlando Realtor Scott Garrison with ReMax Town & Country, Orlando's #1 real estate company. We are out at 5200 First Street, Orlando, Florida, 32810 here in Orange County near Lee and Edgewater Road. Looking at this really well-priced vacant lot, 0.29 acres. Zoned R2. What does that mean? It means you put a duplex on it. And that is definitely its highest and best use. It's got a little bit cleared. Of course, you're going to need to clear it. Most vacant land you will. City water and septic. Purpose of this video is to give you what you can't see. If you look at all the pictures posted online. Realtor.com, Zillow, Trulia, Homes.com, Redfin. How do I know? Because if you've seen those pictures, I'm the one who took and posted those. It's a Sunday afternoon. I'm going to come out and show you what it really looks like. Give you that virtual tour. Got a well-maintained drainage here. Of course, we're not in a flood zone. Those are sable palms, Florida state tree right there. Right there, right there. Those are indigenous, hardy. Probably want to build a duplex and leave them because they are super nice and will always be there. And we've got some thick woods and vines in the back. It's to be expected. Gonna have to get out here and clear it a little bit. That's what you were expecting also. Neighborhood does have several duplexes in it, all in varying states. A lot of them are older. We're looking right into the land along the back here. Got one or two big trees, but they're right on the edge. They'll clean up nice and give you some treed shade, which adds to your property value. So we're gonna walk around the side, look at it again. Why do we care about the duplexes? Because for this price, you build a duplex. This is the sweet spot. There's not much land here in West Orlando that's even buildable. Build out here, have a nice newer duplex, have it forever. A couple of years from now, you're gonna tell people how you stole this land. You got it so cheap, you wish you would have bought 4 of them. This is your chance to buy one now. This is First Street right here. Black car, that's mine. So it's not usually parked there. That's what you want to see right there. That's the neighbor's tree there. As I said, it's 0.9 acres, 12,512 square feet. No flood zone. Taxes right now are $516 a year if you want to buy it and leave it empty. Your property line is going to be right about there. You can see just a little bit of light clear, and you're going to leave most of these trees for sure. All right, there's your lot there. This is the neighbors. This house and this house are all one parcel. It's double the size, of course. Our parcel, 3 lots to the block here. And this neighbor, for these houses in this condition, she says she's all the time getting contacted by investors who are trying to buy her land cheap, who are offering her $200,000, as is with the properties. For the 2 lots, we've got one, doesn't need to have a house removed for half the price. That sounds like a really good deal to me. So you're down there, of course. A long leaf pine. My favorite tree in Florida. Those are original trees. They only sprout the pine cones if there's a fire, and then conditions for the pine cone to sprout the seeds and then grow. So that's original Florida still left. Your neighborhood's got some advantages and disadvantages. We are next to a mobile home park. You do want to check that out. That's part of life. As you can see, nice trees, nice street. Look at this, really close to the intersection of Lee and Edgewater. Anyone is looking to build, this is the kind of thing they're thinking, God, if I could just find a lot like this. You have. I was walking back down here. I'm going to show you some pictures, some of the other duplexes in the neighborhood. Again, all in varying states of repair. Yours is going to be much nicer, of course. And those are just a couple of streets over that way. So you're going to want to look at these duplexes and say, I can do better than that. I can make more money than that. Get something newer. We're going to look around at the front neighbor here. Well, that's the neighbor across the street, across from First. We're right over there. And of course, it's real easy to say, well, it's not the nicest neighborhood. I'm like, well, I can find you a lot nicer neighborhood. You'd be downtown Winter Park, Park Avenue. A lot like this, what? Maybe 10 times the price, maybe more. So for the price, this is amazing. Buildable. Buy this, you feel like you made a fortune in a couple of years. All right, we want to look at a couple of other houses just one street over. Looks like it's garbage day. That shows septic there, the city water, but we have some duplexes here, just like everybody says they want. Everyone wants investment property. Everyone wants 2 doors on one lot. You can see they didn't even put a driveway in. You can build something much nicer. Much better. And of course there's houses here too. Okay, we're just driving the same way, or the opposite way, down the same street. Again, got a duplex here. Just like everybody wants. Could build a single family home too, and the numbers would still work. And of course they would all be much nicer than these. Let's go down the next street. Okay, that street we were just on was obviously second. Our lot is on first. It's your chance to see what else is in the neighborhood. Some people say, well, I need to come out and see the area. Exactly. And that is what I am helping you do. Right here. Duplexes abound. Triplexes, I don't think you'd have room to put a triplex in, but you can see there's people with triplexes here. That certainly is a nice one. It's virtually around the corner from your lot. What's this? Oh, looks like someone's building here. Second and Carolyn. Building, starting to build. Here's how this works. Someone else is thinking about doing this in the neighborhood. And it's probably past time. Look at this right here. It's past time for you to do the same thing. If it makes sense to these people, Annandale here in Annandale and 2nd. If it makes sense for these people to build that, think how much sense it's going to make for you to build single family just like that or multifamily. All right, we're going down Carolyn, near the intersection of Carolyn and First. Went to Carolyn and 2nd. We went to Carolyn and 3rd. Now, of course, we're going to Carolyn and 4th. This is what I'm talking about. Look at that duplex. Simple, 2 driveways. They're probably making a profit. A huge one. There's one right there. And I'm giving you a feel for the neighborhood and for what you could build. Look right there. That is sweet. And then of course we have a non-duplex here. That's just an old original house. Anything you build, as we just saw, would be much nicer. These people went crazy and built a triplex. I don't think you quite have the space to do a triplex. But you can see, you buy this lot, you're going to do what Burger King, Hardee's, and Wendy's does. They let McDonald's do all the work about the best place for demographics to buy and open a location. And they see what they've done. They say, look, someone's already done that. And then they just buy a location nearby, save themselves hundreds of thousands of dollars of research. All these people feeling like existing duplexes, new houses, the thing to do. Here you buy a vacant lot. You're going to take advantage of all that group knowledge. Trying to help you make money here. And then we are coming up on First Street right here. We're hanging a right. Our lot's down at the end. And of course, as you've seen, we are good looking right there. Imagine your fortune right there on that lot. And if you're looking for a vacant land or a house or a duplex or rental investment, I've been helping people full-time every day, day in and day out, for 35 years. I've sold thousands of homes and vacant lots. Chances are I can help you get a really good deal on one, or help you get top dollar if you hire me to market yours. Make sure we leave no stone unturned. Top Orlando Realtor Scott Garrison with ReMax Town and Country.